What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Live Trades with Dre. Today is Monday, January 12th. Looking at our economic news calendar, it's going to be a juicy week. Although today there's no news, other than there's some rumor like federal chair Powell was getting federally prosecuted or something like that. So as you can see, in market open, we are reacting pretty sporadically. A lot of volatility here, so something to keep an eye on. Dow Jones with the open, we moved lower, took out London lows, whereas ES and MNQ we just flew higher. Going into this morning, I saw this 1 hour bearish for value gap, and ideally my mind immediately shifts to wanting to see us respect this level and come down and sweep London low. Although I do acknowledge we have this 1 hour breaker block that's been respected, as well as this order block. Same thing on ES, breaker block, order block. Yeah, we're just booming right now. Yep, so there it is. Wall Street falls at open on worries over Fed autonomy. So might want to stay out of the markets today. Powell pulls no punches. What is this? Threatening to indict Federal Reserve over commenting about building a renovation project or something. Wow. Man. Oh, we got 3 minutes to 6:45. That's when I tell myself to wait before taking a trade. So but man, it's another beautiful day, a beautiful week. All right, I'm gonna take a look at the regular trading hours here and see what kind of opening range gap we received. So we closed there and opened over here. So we're past consequent encroachment of the opening range gap on NASDAQ at least. Could respect that 75 level. So we closed up there and opened down here. Bam. Same thing, ES respecting that 75 level. Dow Jones. So we closed up here. And we opened down there. Respecting the 25 level. Set an alert for when we get to 580. Just happens to be consequent encroachment. All right, we're starting to get a shift lower. I like that. So zooming out to the daily time frame. Wow, massive doji. I'm shocked we didn't take out the low here. Ooh, might be like last. shocked we didn't take out previous day's low because ES did and Dow Jones. So that's interesting. 4 hour time frame, we're in this bearish for value gap. 1 hour time frame, bodies are respecting it, moving below, consequently approaching it. I think we'd be able to see a shift towards London low, 620. Straight chop. I'm gonna mark this 5 minute. Well, this 5 minute fair value gap. Want to see us close beneath there. To potentially go short and create an inversion. Look something like this. If we got close beneath, mark execute there, stop at the high, and then just target London low. For a nice 3 to 1. But I acknowledge there's a chance that doesn't happen, so it's okay. Set an alert if price crosses down. Just look at a stock heat map. So S&P relatively flat, leaning towards red. NASDAQ top heavy is flat, but the vast majority is red. Looks like Dow Jones. The heavier ones are flat, but you got majority red. So I'd like to see that take shape here on the charts. I mean, I want to be bearish, but man, the markets are booming, and Don't want to jump in front of a bull. It's just crazy. Guess NASDAQ might try to go for these highs up here. We got 9 minutes left. If we invert this bullish or bearish for right, you gotta create a bullish inversion. Then I'll have to flip my bias unless this. Let's mark out the 4-hour gap. Yeah, I mean, patiently waiting. I know, I'll read a book. Let's read the morning devotional, January 12th. Man, Charles Spurgeon. This morning's devotional is based on 1 Corinthians 3, verse 23, which says, You are Christ. You are Christ. You are His by donation, for the Father gave you to the Son. His by His purchase of blood, for He paid the price for your redemption. His by dedication, for you have consecrated yourself to Him. His by relation, for you are named by His name and made one of His brethren and joint heirs. Labor practically to show the world that you are the servant, the friend, the bride of Jesus. When tempted to sin, reply, I cannot do this great wickedness, for I am Christ. Immortal principles forbid the friend of Christ to sin. When wealth is before you to be won by sin, say that you are Christ and touch it not. Are you exposed to difficulties and dangers? Stand fast in the evil day, remembering that you are Christ. Are you placed where others are sitting down idly doing nothing? Rise to the work with all your powers, and when the sweat stands upon your brow, and you are tempted to loiter, cry, No, I cannot stop, for I am Christ. If I were not purchased by blood, I might be like Issachar, crouching between two burdens. But I am Christ, and cannot loiter. When the siren song of pleasure would tempt you from the path of right, reply, Your music cannot charm me. I am Christ. When the cause of good invites you, or when the cause of God invites you, give your goods and yourself away, for you are Christ. Never contradict your profession. Be ever one of those whose manners are Christian, whose speech is like Jesus, whose conduct and conversation are so reminiscent of heaven, that all who see you may know that you are the Savior's, recognizing in you His features of love and His countenance of holiness. I am a Roman was of old a reason for integrity. Far more than let your argument for holiness be, I am Christ. Amen. I am Christ. I am his, and he is mine. All right, so ES and NQ traded through the first hourly for value gaps we had, but looks like we're respecting the ones above it, so something to keep an eye on. So we get ready for a new hourly candle. I am starving. Might go get an apple or something. I'll cut an apple. I'll wait for 7 a.m. I think I'm gonna sit this one out. Just I don't like that we have not respected this opening range gap at all. And so I feel like, I mean, I guess we have this 1 hour bearish for value gap as a last line in the sand, but I don't think shorts are gonna pan out today, especially with this new 7 a.m. candle. Ideally, if we were gonna go short and have a bearish 7 a.m. candle, I'd want to see us open, create the high, then go low. But it looks like we open and we're gonna set in the low and then maybe continue higher. So who knows? Maybe we could catch a long towards this internal high here, 25,980. If we invert this gap. Or if we invert this 5-minute gap, I might be inclined to take that. Either way, this is a significant area. This whole zone right here. If we invert this for value gap, I'd be interested in going short off of here. However, if we close above this 1 hour bearish for value gap and invert it, I'd be interested in going long and put my stop beneath here. Going long to, so essentially, either want to see this close and go short there, stop at that high, and then honestly target London lows for 5, 4.5 risk to reward. Or we close above here, go long here, stop right there. We target 25,980, maybe even 26,000 full level, which risk reward isn't great there, so maybe not. Let's see. There it goes. Got my limit order set. Let's tag this in. I think we're gonna start sliding. Or not. But I like this. If it doesn't work out, I'll accept it. And drop my last apple. No. BRB. We're going short. Kind of mad at myself for not letting 5 minutes go by to let it close, but live those mistakes. This would be such a dumb trade if I just stopped out. Because it could have all been avoided if I waited for the inversion to happen. It's just kind of the bonehead things I need to get straightened. Go warm up my burrito. Yeah. That is not good. Looks like this trade is dead in the water. All because I didn't wait till the inversion. But Dow Jones is dumping. Make it make sense, NASDAQ. Come on, man. Wow. Absolute cinema. Hope y'all don't mind me grabbing. I actually worked out this morning in a long time. And so I'm actually hungry. I'm usually not hungry in the mornings, but it's amazing what happens when you actually burn some calories. I know, yes, it's jumping. Come on. Come on, NASDAQ. Don't do me like this, bro. What's it gonna take, man? I just don't understand, bro. Yeah, this was a no go. Move it at 26. Just in case something crazy happens with the Wix. But I can live with this loss. You're losing streak, but I'll live with this loss, man. Sound risk management. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, we're cooked. We are cooked. There's my execution down there. Stop down here. Wait for the inversion. How many times you gotta learn your lesson, DeAndre? How much is it gonna take? to learn your lesson. One o'clock's right here. Is it really likely we'll go all the way down? Probably not. Can it happen? Yes. 100% can happen. The odds of it happening are pretty slim. These markers are so disjointed, it's crazy. It's actually bonkers. Mm, 4 hour candle. Hmm. I gotta enter my activity on my Orbing. Bro, Jade Cap is a beast. How did he catch that? That's nuts. Stephen levels to this, that's for sure. But how did he catch that? That's crazy. Nasdaq is playing, bro. Come on. Come on. Alright, where's my aura? Aura app. And there she goes. I'm so annoyed at myself. This would all have been avoided if I just waited for this, for a candle closure beneath this level. That's what I get. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. You're like, come on, dude. What are you doing? Gotta lock in. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Um, Definitely disappointed in my performance. But you live to trade another day. You gotta learn from this. Um, yeah, all in all, it's all right. That's why you have good risk management. So that way you can take a lot of paper cuts. But anyways, appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed day. Catch you guys tomorrow for another episode of Live Trades with Dre. Peace.